Hello and good morning, everybody. Day 4 of the Mood Mindfulness Challenge for the month of March in our group. Lovely to see you. I am out in my garden, all right? And what I want to do is flip this over. And I am talking today about the importance of earthing. Now, also known as gardening, really also known as grounding. This is my kitty cat who follows me everywhere and inspects everything I do. So yes, I'm in my backyard today, and I wanted to bring up the importance of connecting your feet with the earth, your bare feet with the earth. Now, it's really important for us to be grounded. When we're feeling well, when everything's flowing well, we are connected to ourselves, and we know what to do. A problem comes, you connect with yourself, you know exactly what you need to do next, and you do it. Now, what happens when we have emotions, too much emotions? The emotions come in, the charge of the emotion is what kind of gets stuck in our body, and we don't know what to do with that emotion. Now, our bodies are naturally electric. Like the brain is an electric machine, the heart is an electric machine. You can hook these things up to machines and read their waves. So we create electricity. Electricity is protons, neutrons, atoms are positive and negative. There's just so much electricity. Emotions are also electric charge that are in our body. We naturally have things, we naturally have processes that discharge electricity or energy from our system. One of them is being the feet. Now, the earth is a north polarity. So think of electricity, you guys, if you remember back to school, electricity has a positive and a negative charge. Electricity comes in from one end and comes out for another, and it can, whatever the vessel is, the battery, that's the conductor, right? So we are pretty much conductors of whatever energy is in the air, in the ground. We have energy coming in from the atmosphere, coming in through our body, and coming out into the ground. Similarly, there is ground energy, earth energy. Down there, there's a lot of electrons that come up through our body and out into the atmosphere. Now, the earth has a north polarity, and our bodies down there at our feet, our bodies have a south polarity. So when you have a north polarity and a south polarity, they get attracted, right? And they stick together, and there's a transfer of energy between the two. So when we walk barefoot on the ground, we are able to discharge whatever energy is in our system, and we are able to accept positive energy into our system. Now, what happens with us is sometimes we are flipped around. Our polarities, when you've got that headache, when you're feeling dizzy, the vertigo, when you're like, I'm all over the place, I'm airy-fairy. That means that your polarity has been switched around. And if your feet are north and the earth is already north, those repel, right? So you don't have that connection with the earth. You don't have that, I don't feel like everything's going through. I don't feel like things are working. Like I'm having great ideas, but they're not actually, I'm not actually following through on them. This needs the grounding. This needs the energy to come all the way down and discharge into the earth. So if we think that we are flipped in our polarity, how do we recorrect our polarity so that we can just discharge the energy into the earth? There is an energy tool, hack, as they say, that can help you readjust your polarity so that your body is able to discharge whatever energy is held within into the earth where it's supposed to be taken care of, okay? And that technique is called spooning. simple stainless steel. Check it out, stainless steel, by checking it against a magnet, or here you'll find it says stainless steel. Or you can use a big spoon. But you're not going to use this spoon. Plastic doesn't work. We're not going to use this spoon. These don't work. All right, so grab a spoon, a stainless steel spoon, and all you're doing is you are literally spooning your feet. The bottom of your feet are channels for every single kind of organ in your body. Now, if you studied the meridians, and boy, I love the meridians, and I'm on a certification at the moment studying meridians, and I hope to include that in my further, things that are coming up, workshops and teachings and stuff. But each one of these toes is attached to an organ in your body. So too do the hands. So for example, your spleen is connected to the big toe, right? Your liver is connected here on the inside of the big toe. Your stomach is connected to the lateral side of the second toe. Your gallbladder is here on that fourth toe. Your bladder is here on this little toe. So as you are spooning your feet, you're correcting the polarity of your body. You're opening up the energy channels so that your liver and your kidneys and your stomach and all the organs inside that are holding positive charge, they are discharging any excess energy that's being held in the body out through the pathways, the meridians, into the ground. And this is so important. It is so important to discharge excess energy from our body, because when you hold on to energy, it layers and layers and layers, and it actually creates physical illness in our organs, okay? When an organ has too much energy, it causes dysfunction, destructure, and disrupts the order. So order, structure, and function of each organ get disrupted when there's too much energy in the body. Don't forget to do both. All you're doing, so what I do is I just do up and down here. There's a beautiful kidney point here. This is the activation point of like a sedation point. So this is a beautiful one here. Don't forget to do each and every single toe. All right? And you're opening up, correcting the polarity so that the body's south polarity is on your feet, and that your north polarity is up here, and that comes from the heavens. So also what we do is, because energy comes in it's a crossover symbol, so it's the infinity. So correct, like things cross over at different points everywhere in our body actually. So if you do the infinity, that's even encouraging the pathway even more, and sometimes here as well. All right, so don't forget to do on the top. And go out for a walk. Go out for a walk in nature. You get to the park and then take off your shoes and walk 20 minutes. There is so much research to show where people have been feeling inflammation and heat and stress in their bodies. They took photos of their body inside the heat and the inflammation markers before, and then they were out in nature for 30 minutes with their bare feet in either sand or grass or dirt. And they did this for a 2-week period, and they showed before and after of wounds healing, of inflammation masses, when it's really hot red in the scan, and 2 weeks later all that stuff went down. So the well-being increases when you walk barefoot, connect to the earth. Your mood feels better, your well-being increases, you sleep better. Anything that connects you with the earth is good for you. And we all know this, but some people need science to understand why. Also, I'll say the same thing extends out to the hands. So that each of these, so hands are mini energy centers as well. It makes sense because hands give and receive information. There are kinesthetic touch points, right? So we're going to do a special one on hands. So I won't go into it too much, but hands are an energy source. So if you want to ground those, activate that polarity, you can. Because once again, each of the fingers associates with each of an organ in your body, and it is where energy is discharged. So, you bring energy into the body this way, and you take energy out. So it's too much energy here, you're feeling it, discharge it out through your hands. Discharge it out through your hands. All right? So I hope this helps. I hope this little energy tip helps today. And the quote that I brought up today is awareness, isn't it? Let's have a look. Today I make great choices because they're made with full awareness. So once again, remember this challenge is all about mood mindfulness. How am I feeling? Oh, I'm feeling, name the emotion, tired. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling angry. Recognize that each emotion is an energy plus a message. Okay? Go out for a walk. Go out for a walk. Signal emotions and pain basically are a signal to your body that something needs to happen. Take some time to think about it. Have full awareness of what is going on. Go for a walk, ground yourself or earth yourself. Be aware of what's going on in your body. Be aware of your mood. Then be aware of your thoughts. And listen for the message in every emotion. And let go of the energy that is associated with the emotion. I hope this helps you guys. Love having you on this challenge with me. I'm really excited and really looking forward to how this whole challenge unfolds and to hear your stories. I want to hear how you're taking each and every one of these tips and how you're thinking about them and how you're applying them to your life. Please come back on and share with me what you're thinking, what you're doing. Love to see videos start from you guys. Do get your courage on and do some videos. It's only in this group. No one's looking. There's not many people here. And make this group your own. Love for you to share your stories. Love for you to share your life, your gardens, your anything with me. You know I care, and I'm always here to support. Have an awesome day today, and I will see you tomorrow for the next prompt.